Welcome back into another bus driving videos. Before we're headed to the end of this video until evening to do this. As well, we're gonna be driving for this modern transit bus from all the way in around Odessa. Looks like we're gonna be trying to start in as we're gonna be ready to go. So it looks like we're absolutely trying to find a service because there aren't any kinds of accidents and we're starting in 2288 miles driven. So looks like if I just absolutely going to pull a mile one thing as well, 2289 miles driven, will we gonna be trying to do this. This is for a very first time we're gonna be driving a little bit of one bus. I think this is absolutely gonna be the part of the bus driving videos, but I'll be sure that I'll be driving safely once again. I am officially back in Ultimate Driving, and it's been a while since I was never to be able, like that I just completely left off bus driving since a while ago. So I'll be pressing a little bit of cruise transit, and let's just gonna be trying to find a new job. Let's select immediately as we're ready for available first task for its first 5-mile loop. So I'm ready. I'm pretty ready to do this. And are we ready? Let's get ourselves a hurry. We're gonna be pick up the passengers because instead I'll be taking a little bit of while to Odessa City Hall. So I'll be speeding in about 25 miles an hour. Even for the bus lane as well. So this is where we can drop off the passengers. And we cannot able to drop off any passengers as well. Because instead that I just made it a little bit of glitch. I think we're gonna be picking up the passengers. Or some sort of passengers had just fall off. We have bus city ridership. We got absolutely gonna be going over here. Another place we're gonna be absolutely went into the destination from over here. So that was pretty short, but let's just gonna be probably moving on into another one. But as well, I should be able to drop off. And then we're gonna be added for new passengers, and we're gonna be on our way. As we're ready for departure anyways, because this is actually for the afternoon selection, so it's gonna be right over here. So if I just try to do this by myself, and or is that even a camera? Because we don't really think everything was absolutely try to turn everything free, but looks like it's absolutely incredibly freeable like this for about to get on off for just about many more of those passengers. I think we're ready to get a little bit of lift. So, and that's a go. And so that why I just get myself return to bus driving videos as well, because in the last video that I just finished didn't absolutely end Saranaga, or probably for many more like these things, or Saratoga and Western. I'm probably never going to be able to get a lot of those miles. So that reaches a little bit for level 49. It's going to be coming up really early soon as possible. And I have to pretty slow the bus down. And I cannot believe this is that I just actually wait. I'm waiting for just a little bit for one thing. So we're ready to get a little bit on. And will not be able to get for a little bit ready to do this because I'm unable to get back for a full-size train driving for just a little bit to do this in by freight. So I cannot believe this isn't going to be going for a little bit as well, because I cannot able to complete Saratoga and Western because my internet connection gets a lot more worse than unusually that I just think. Because first off, I'm late as hell. Because I wasn't gonna be pretty for probably good as well. Because I wasn't pretty even good. because I was just a bad guy, and I'm not sure this isn't gonna be going for just a little bit for one thing as well. So still keep it on driving safe, because until that is absolutely gonna be rewarding me, and we're gonna be dropping off the bus riderships off, and we should be able to continue to drive up. And we're taking on the passengers and ready for a fast acceleration. So let's keep on going as fast as we can. I'm not going to be making it for this only one thing. There is going to be another thing whatsoever that I just completely going to keep on going straight. There must be new roads. Whatever we try to say that, it's going to be a lot of things that I just going to be probably telling you why. So we're almost a little bit close, and I'm just slowing down for just a little bit amount of cruise. There's the main bus stop as well, so it looks like it wasn't just like the last stop, it wasn't gonna be to do this as well. And so we're gonna be doing for the overnight bus driving as well. And something wasn't gonna be probably to do this, whatever it does. So looks like we're gonna be keeping ourselves going, and let's start getting ourselves to speed all over to do this. In Cape Ann State Park, we're absolutely departing, but looks like we absolutely try to find out what many more of those things. We try to keep ourselves going. We're under the speed limit, and we're avoiding damages. Perhaps we're unable to end the job as well. We're keeping ourselves to moving a little bit forward, because I cannot believe that the riderships are probably a little bit in trouble. That I just keep on my speeds itself for just a little bit of one thing. And then it's absolutely early evening. Oh dear. 2290 miles driven. But this is gonna be last up to do this as well. So we're absolutely fueling on to do this, whatever it thinks. And if it's actually a level up, I think it really is. We keep on running red lights because there aren't any kinds of enforcement things, whatever we try to say. The stats has been saved automatically, but we're gonna be headed all the way to south. And we still absolutely going to give ourselves a little bit of 1A. So in running a little bit of 110s, that we're probably going to be trying to hit out for 70 miles an hour. So it looks like this transit bus is absolutely handled on highways. So probably such as including interstates and expressways or autobahns and autostradas, like Italy. So we still gonna be making it out of here for just a little bit one time. In this early evening, this is actually for this overnight bus driving. Is not gonna be really for this first time. This is the first time of this overnight bus driving. So we're gonna be drop off, and we need to actually for just a little bit to get all the way things very hurry fast. But I need to get ourselves hurry for to do this. So here we go. We're gonna be going for departed all the way to the Odessa hospital. So I cannot believe this is actually gonna be going for a little bit as well. I'll be keeping my speed limit is gonna be going a little bit under as well. We're not absolutely gonna be losing our bonus. If we just completely lose our bonus, we are actually in a level 49. So 2291 miles driven. Finally, it's gonna be up all the way into 12,000 experience. So we still actually speed and ran over to the red light, I guess. So on its way into the hospital, I guess. And I'm pretty sure that we just completely ran all the way through. We're just actually skipping anyways to do this. And finally drop off the passengers and they're gonna be dropping off and seeing all the way for their patients. And once that I just gonna be picking up the passengers before the morning, I think we're gonna be closing down for just a little bit. We're just gonna be going for overnight driving for just a little bit possible. So we'll not be able to be thinking that overnight bus driving was actually pretty not safe for to do this, because due to actually in a lack of overnight drivings as well, because probably the city needs to sleep in Los Angeles, and many more cities are gonna be about to sleep, including Tokyo. That is why it's probably need to work as safely as possible. So we're gonna be keeping on rolling to do this, but we think actually it's gonna be starting early in the morning, so that probably overnight as well. That was actually doing for this a little bit of one. So this is not actually for a pre-overnight bus driving, and I think it is. This is actually the first overnight bus driving, because that we're slightly late onto the morning drive. We possibly indeed did. So eventually we're not going to be doing for just a little bit that much. We're dropping the passengers off the bus as we're our last completely few stops to go. It will be taking for a lot of those things, and I cannot believe this isn't actually going to be going for all the way for just taking all the way to Odessa Main Street. This is what actually going to be trying to do this. I'm still going to be running on the hurry and might refuse to go fall off, because as you can see that I just could be moving to the left or right really fast, but will not think it is. That will result to roll over, because I really think that is going to be the end of this video, and the sun glares are just extremely light. I think this is absolutely for extremely light filter as well. Finally, I got a lot of money, and this isn't going to be going for just a little bit as well. So we're going to be picking up for the next passengers, and we're ready to go. Thanks for watching and for all your support, and I'm going to be see you down on the line, because I really think it is. That could be the end of this video. So if you enjoy of this video, make sure the game is linked in the description down below, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and click that bell. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna be see you down the line, because I was busy trying to make things even greater, or some sort of that they just continue on the line, but I'm just busy right over here. So this is Turbo Concept is signing off anyways.